Like, I don't know. Megan Fox as Natara could have been great. It really could have been great. It's the perfect pick in, like, if we were ever to, like, Megan Fox as Natara could have been great. It's honestly the perfect casting pick on paper. But, you know, she didn't care. If she cared, maybe this could have been different. And you know what? And I'm not even gonna chop it up to just her. If anybody cared, if anybody working on this project actually cared, then we could have got something better. But you know, it is what it is. Being a Mortal Kombat fan is hard lately. Some people would say it has changed for the worst. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I love Mortal Kombat since Deadly Alliance, pretty much. Now we're here, 12. And I think I'm done. I think this is going to be my last Mortal Kombat. But I love Mortal Kombat. Why? The characters, the lore, and the story. NetherRealm Studios has failed to deliver on that front since Mortal Kombat X. I think most Mortal Kombat fans would tell you the same. It's become more apparent that the story is not entirely important to them. They know it is a core part of the game, but this Mortal Kombat, more than any of the other ones, really feels bare bones. It feels like it's not completely finished. It feels like it's just being shipped out so that they can make money. I feel like this game desperately needs another mode. We've been doing the same wacky modifiers since Mortal Kombat 9. We've been doing it since Mortal Kombat 9. That's all they have done in order to really innovate. I recently watched a video by a kid named jrphn. He went into what made Mortal Kombat Deception so special for him, and he points out that the game was jam-packed with content. Mortal Kombat 1 lacks content severely, and it's a shame. When I started working on this video, I wasn't focused on talking about the whole game of Mortal Kombat 1. I just wanted to talk about the story, but as I got my hands on the game and steered clear of the petty premium bonuses, my expectation of the story kind of highlighted the issues with video games and game development right now. Mortal Kombat 1 desperately needed more time to whip up a package that feels worthy of its $70 price tag. Fighting mechanics, the story, and invasions, all at the core are solid. The game is definitely built on a solid foundation, but it needs to add a few things to make it great. We should add things like, in my opinion, chess combat and AI battles, and more mini games from Mortal Kombat 9. Am I crazy for thinking that it would be simple to squeeze these things into something like as opposed to like what we really wanted, you know, something where we have like an open world game or something? Honestly, that can be solved with just give us a camera. Just give us a camera mode where we can float around in the fucking maps and just look around and just add little Easter eggs and shit to look at while we're zooming around on the camera. I'm really fine with the map mode type thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not in the mood for an open world, blah, blah, blah. That's not, I don't really need all that. Chess combat would be so simple to do. I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't know what it's like to make a fucking game, but I feel like chess combat would be so simple to do. We've got the moving character, we got the assets, the third person view. Just take those kinds of characters and put them on a chessboard, give us the same rules. I think it's very possible to implement chess combat. AI battles kind of brings me back to like the WWE general manager mode, just logging stats and then putting the shit out there and seeing how it does. So I like AI battles. When I was doing invasions, I saw that there was, you know, the ability to put your stats into the different points on the characters. You could attribute those different stats to the grapples, the rushdown, the zoning, and that would be a fun way to implement those AI battles. Level up your AI, like, come on, man. Simple shit. This is simple. Mortal Kombat 1 as a package, I think I've made my point clear. The game just needs more content in order to really fill out the full package. Another factor that really shows that this game has been rushed is there's a lot of just performance issues that just don't feel nice. Like I'm playing the game on PC. I have a pretty good PC, I would say. I'm pretty sure, and I'm only running like a 1080p monitor, so I'm sure this game should be running fine. And it stutters all the time. Blank black screens between loading is awful. Where is the style? Where is the presentation as far as creating proper loading screens? Recently, there's been this discovery of the player one advantage bug. NRS has come out and acknowledged it. So we are the QA testers at this point for this game. This game was released at the minimal state that it could be released in order to get every single one of us to pay money and then to use something like 5 days access in order to gouge an extra $40 from people, including almost myself. Unfortunately, my friends actually talked me out of it and were like, dude, no, you don't want to spend $100+ on a video game, one that isn't even finished. The higher ups at Warner Brothers probably don't understand what early access is and thought that they could use that as a perk, which early access is when a game is in a diminished state for them to figure out how to actually get the game working and to get it properly. Oh, it sounds like we're in early access right now. Actually, that's why we have this multiverse, so that they can just restart it over and over and over and over again. And they don't have to give us new stories. They can just give us the same characters doing the same thing, new timelines, doing new things. But it's the same thing, but it's changed, so that they can just do this every single time. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make this Call of Duty. They've already done it, essentially. But that's what they're trying to do. That they want this to be the next Call of Duty. Let me get to the point. The point is, I believe NetherRealm Studios really put their all into nailing the things that mattered on day one, as far as the fighting and the story mode. The story mode is actually very well done. And also Invasions mode, the fact that it functions properly is good. That means we can expand upon it, hopefully. You know, all these things are great about the game. There's a lot of things that I do like about the game, but in order to commend this as if it's, you know, not what should have already been expected, this game is an awful representation of the standard that we're getting for games nowadays. Unfinished, buggy products. They're more worried about getting their quarterly numbers up from our wallets instead of providing us with a worthy product that is working. I will say that NRS gets an A+ in terms of character designs are amazing, the stages are amazing, the music is amazing, the game plays and feels amazing. You're NetherRealm Studios. We expect this to be good. But now at this point, we're falling behind. We're getting an inferior product. Street Fighter 6 had an entire lobby mode, dedicated lobby mode for players to interact with one another, and then it also had a campaign open world RPG-esque mode. Like they put in work on top of ensuring that the game played well. I still feel like NetherRealm Studios, this product still has some sort of passion to it. It definitely feels like they are trying. They are under a lot of pressure, but they are trying. Because of that, I think that NetherRealm Studios needs to be held accountable for the product that they are releasing. This is an inferior product from everything else that we've got from them. I don't think I'm going to support these tactics that NetherRealm Studios and Warner Brothers are employing. I'll support them when they, you know, make me feel as though they care about Mortal Kombat as much as we all do. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to record like footage for this fucking game, but this is so just unbearably not fun. Like,